What's happening, Wargamers? Welcome to another Star Wars Shatterpoint Battle Report from Aegis Brand Studios. Once again, I have Alex joining me.
Hello!
And we are playing another straight-up fun game. I think this time you're playing something a little bit more meta.
A little
bit more meta. Whereas I'm rolling an Ewok list I wanted to try on here, so gonna see how that one goes. I did win the roll, so we're gonna be doing Never Tell Me the Odds. So we'll see if that actually works out for me or not. You know, my choices don't always pan out, so well, we'll see. We'll see. And of course, we're going to take a look at the squads in just a second. But remember, if you guys want to support the channel, patreon.com/AegisBrandStudios. A couple bucks a month keeps the lights on, keeps the content current, keeps my dog fed. Everyone wins out in that one. You could get the algorithm going, like, comment, subscribe, or check out iwargame.net and save 10% on one of these wonderful battle mats for either MCP or Shatterpoint. Anyway, let's take a look at the squads. All right, I see some familiar faces here, Alex.
Oh, the best Jedi in the whole game has returned.
Luminara,
yeah. And also Mace Windu, some other guy.
Some other dudes there.
Yeah, some other guy. It's Luminara. She needs no introduction. She's super cool. I like her. She does fun things. And she's got Barriss, who I also think is really cool and does really fun things. And also Tekko, who is really cool and does fun things.
Yeah, you were starting to go through with some withdrawal. You hadn't had the Bad Batch on here for a little bit.
I haven't had the Bad Batch. I haven't had Luminara. I was starting to get the shakes. And it's Mace Windu and his squad. They're pretty much stapled together. They do the thing.
Yeah, you were thinking about Magna Guard, and I kind of talked you out of that one.
Yeah, we went back and forth a little bit on that one, and like I want so desperately for Mace to be able to do anything else in his squad.
Maybe the Padawans when they hit.
The Padawans, or go crazy, bring Guarm.
Well, come on, that's worse than the Magna Guard. So, all right, the Magna Guard at least have pushes in a crazy tree, right?
Yeah.
Just no synergy. Guarm is just Guarm. Anyway. And across the way, we are going with Rebels again, but Ewoks on top of all that. We got Leia Organa, Freedom Fighter, with Wicket and the Ewok Hunters. Sadly, no battle tactics. I was really hoping I could make that work, but yeah, unfortunately, I needed the 3-point support. And then we have Han, Chewie, and the Rebel Commando. So basically, we have the Endor force here.
Yeah.
Clearly not on Endor. Don't know what's happening there. So that's what we have.
The Force. Blame the Force.
Exactly. Blaming the Force. The bunker's a lot bigger inside.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what this is. So that's what we got going on my side. We're all deployed, ready to go. Mace Windu squaring off against Leia and the Ewoks. Han Solo squaring off against Luminara and Tekko and Barriss. So that's what we got going on there. Did win priority, so our first scenario is going to be challenging the odds. So yeah, so this one's going to be active, this one's active, and then my 2 back points are active. Moving right into the first activation. No.
Ooh,
I don't think anyway. We are going to Shatterpoint Wicket. And very early on, we're going to lead the charge. I do have both the ARFs and Barriss within line of sight here. So at the start of this unit's activation, choosing any character line of sight, and an allied Ewok supporting unit within 3, the Hunters. And each character in this unit and each character in the chosen allied unit may dash towards the chosen character. So Wicket is going to dash up to there. And the Hunters are going to dash and ingress.
Oh, beauty.
So they're going to just ingress up to there. And then these ones are going to dash. They have to dash towards. So they got to kind of go around this way here. And unfortunately,
they don't quite make it past Wicket.
They don't quite make it past Wicket, but they still kind of get up the board a little bit, which is excellent here. And that's going to be the tactic ability all done. Wicket is then going to be an obnoxious little dude. He's going to get up to there with his first action. He's then going to spend a force. And we are going to get to this ingress point. Ooh. Over to here.
How dare you?
which will then put him right up to there,
It's my point.
which will take that point.
Unbelievable.
I know, I'm obnoxious. But I'm not within 3 of any of your guys, so I can't pin any of your dudes, which is unfortunate for me. But he is also going to use the. He's going to use a. He's going to get a hunker as part of that, and I have one more action, so he's just going to take cover
And get a second hunker.
and get a second hunker. So you gotta work for this one, son.
I do.
We're just going to get him right up to there with his 2 hunkers and terrain cover. There we go. Moving over to the Republic.
We're on the back foot already, and is pawns how we get out of the back foot?
Well, the question is, do you want pawns as a later activation? We'll give you a moment. So it looks like pawns is the activation.
Pawns is the activation.
And before anyone says anything, yes, we know you can only have one movement tool on the
Yes,
table at a time. But
we've taken so long meticulously placing that one there.
yeah, because there's a very tight move here that you're going to try.
His tactics ability gets Mace to walk up, and then we're going to try. Let's see if I make it onto that ingress point.
Let's see here. I think I got one over here that I can grab.
Just shy.
Just shot. Oh, by a millimeter.
By a millimeter.
Oh, that's
unfortunate.
rough. That's where, because we were talking about that off camera. It's like if you're out, it's by like a millimeter or 2.
So,
But
ever so slightly.
You can still shoot Wicket.
I can still shoot Wicket, but it's not going to be a good shot.
No, unfortunately not. Because I got between my 2 hunkers and cover from the terrain.
You're rolling
I got
more defense die than I am attack.
Would you like to expose me though? I think the answer is yes.
Yeah, I'd like to expose you.
I think the answer is definitely
Coordinated
yes.
fire exposed. Okay, no fails. And
That
3
was nice.
expertise while shooting.
That was actually an awful roll.
Okay.
All the dice in the world, and that was an awful roll by
3
Wicket.
expertise is going to be 2 strikes. And you're blocking 2.
So 3 go through?
3 go through.
Jeez.
Which is going to be
Only 1 shove.
well, I can only get he's only got the 1 shove.
But you got the reposition.
or the shove.
Oh, it's one or the other.
Yeah, that's the issue here.
I mean, 5 damage with a disarm and a shove isn't bad. 4 damage with a pin and a disarm, or a pin and a reposition.
Yeah. The issue is neither way I'm taking the point from you.
You do strip the hunkers from me with the reposition, though. Which does make the ARFs a lot more effective at taking the Wicket out.
Yeah. So I think we go with the reposition, which is going to be
4 damage reposition and a pin?
Yeah.
Alright.
Which puts me up on here with you.
Strips those hunkers off. I worked so hard for those hunkers.
Yeah.
And they did nothing for me.
And then, in the saddest sentence in the game, I'm going to score 1.
That is very unfortunate, yeah. Oof. We will respond with Mr. Han Solo. So Han is definitely going to go, and we're going to choose the Rebel Commandos. And put the Rebel Commandos, it's, let's see. Each character in the unit gets to advance. Oh my goodness.
Spicy.
I am starting off strong here.
Very.
So Commando will get up to there.
And steal that side point.
And then this Commando will... can't actually get up to that point. So I think what this Commando is going to do is just go and support this Commando a little bit. Just going to advance like so.
Okay.
Sorry, this Commando doesn't get to do that.
Oh.
Yeah, no. And then Han will dash over to this ingress point, just get a little bit of extra distance, and get up to there.
Okay.
Han is then going to dash, or not dash, he's going to advance and get up to here. And does that put me within 4 of your ARFs?
Of the ARFs?
I got to be out of engagement range here.
Ooh.
We'll flip over to Smug Scoundrel, and we'll take a 6 dice shot into pawns.
Okay.
6 dice coming in. Oh, do I have a coordinated fire? No, I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I do. So we'll get rid of these 2 fails right here.
I'm blocking 1.
And ooh, that's rough for you.
3 fails, 2 expertise.
So 2 crits.
Okay.
We'll go through. I didn't get what I needed to do here. So let's see here. So we'll do the route where with the 2 successes, we'll do an expose, a damage, and then 2 recovers onto Wicket. And instead of getting rid of that pin, we're just going to recover 2 damage.
Okay.
On Wicket there. And we'll make sure that that point stays in Han's control here. And I think that is everything for the turn, or for his activation. And we'll score 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, big swing there. Back over to the Republic.
Shatterpoint.
Oh, I think you mispositioned pawns.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get Mace up there.
I don't think there was a position where I could put 2 people up there.
That is fair. That is fair.
No.
Oh, we'll give you a second to think about who you want to go with.
Okay.
So, who's it?
It's going to be Mace.
All right.
So he's going to, because of his Shatterpoint ability, because of his Shatterpoint ability, he's going to give himself a focus token, or focus and impact 2.
Yes, sir.
Then he's going to have pawns do a little dash and himself do a little dash.
But importantly, this is also going to give you, now you can advance.
Yes.
Which will allow you to get him up that ladder there.
Yep, right over here.
So now you have an entry point there.
You know what, we're actually going to do it as a climb action and get over here. Just from here to there.
Yeah, that's
Leave
fair.
some nice room.
Either way, you get up there. You've already got your focus and everything like that.
And then we're going to beat the crap out of a teddy bear.
Yeah, you're just down of 2 upon.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, the teddy bear has 6 defense.
Okay, well, I'm starting with 7, but no, actually, I'm rolling 10.
That's a lot of dice.
And you're exposed because of coordinated fire.
That's okay. Didn't do anything for me last time either. Good talk.
I think I got him.
I'll block 2.
Okay, my 3 expertise is 2 more crits, so only my 5 crits go through.
Only your 5 crits. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you got the damage to take Wicket out. That's for darn sure. So I guess the question is what else do you want to do to Wicket in the process?
I need to do 7 to him.
You need to do 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So
we'll do a little bit of
all
zigzag,
the conditions in the world,
and we'll hit you with
every
single condition.
Every single condition. Beautiful. Well, Han is going to trigger his identity, and hey, it's me.
It's you.
And but you know what? Here's the best part about it all. Because I'm engaged with pawns, I can't shoot Mace.
Okay.
And I have to target the enemy character that caused the effect.
So you can't do it.
I can't do anything. Yeah.
Let's go.
That sucks. So you're going to get some momentum.
Yeah, I'll gain a momentum.
And you'll take that point back.
I will.
And
so
you'll
I'll
score
2 and then gain a momentum.
Yes, sir. Good talk with Mace.
Oh, and Mace will flip to his more defensive side.
Sounds good. Back over to the Rebels. We got Leia coming up next. And before we forget, Flow of the Force triggers.
Flow of the Force, which means I climb up this ingress point.
Yeah, that gives you 3 bodies on there,
and
which is actually a big deal.
Mace Windu there.
Yeah. So Leia's going to be the activation. She is going to advance over to here with her tactic ability with Infiltrate. She's then going to spend a force to do a defensive maneuvers.
Climb up that ladder.
And dash up to and climb up the ladder to here. And then we're going to take some shots. Going to coordinate fire with the Rebel Commandos as well. So you'll be taking a damage on this.
Yep, Pons is not looking happy.
Not after that roll.
Not after this one either. I'm blocking 1.
Yeah, and Leia with her 2 is going to be a crit and a strike.
So I'll give her that new strike.
Well, I already got rid of the strike.
Oh, well, okay, well then.
So we got the tree.
You got the tree.
Even if you got rid of that other strike, we still have the tree. So we're going to do 2 damage, and I think we're going to reapply the expose, I guess.
Okay.
Sure. So we'll attempt to push you, and we'll fail.
Because it's steadfast.
Yep, because it's steadfast. But I'll still get to follow up.
Yes, this is your...
Which, importantly here, will put me within 3 of the objective here.
Okay.
Yep. I also got to remember I have a hunker token on there.
And so...
we'll just get that on there before we forget.
The attack's now resolved. Do you have anything after the attack?
And then now I have to do my free action.
Okay. That's after the attack.
No. Is it?
Because I do have Flow of the Force.
Well, because I got to trigger all my stuff first.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to...
So either way, Pawns is going down.
Yes.
Pawns is going down. But I'm going to do a free explosive charge here. So I choose an objective within 3. Each allied character within 2 of that objective may dash and hunker. And then each unit within 2 of that objective suffers 2 damage and removes any hunker.
Okay.
So I'm not taking this point from you, no matter what. So what we're going to do is Han is just going to dash off the point.
Okay.
Like so. And we will now deal 2 damage to everyone on the point.
So do I not get to dash, or you just...
No, you don't get to dash.
Oh, I don't get to dash.
No, you don't get to dash.
Got it. So everyone on the point takes 2 damage.
Yeah. Oh no, Wicket!
Yeah.
Poor Wicket. I strip any hunkers. There are no hunkers.
There are no hunkers.
But Mace and Varys take 2.
Okay.
And then I would do the remaining 3 damage to Pawns.
Okay.
Which would take him down.
Yep.
So, then...
do you apply any conditions to it?
Just expose.
Okay.
The expose gets reapplied. Then I'll trigger Hey, It's Me.
Okay.
Once per turn, when an enemy unit becomes wounded after this effect is resolved, remove one condition from this unit. Yeah, Han doesn't care. And then he may dash.
Okay, so we can dash again.
So what we're going to do is we are just going to... Do I dash back onto the point?
King. Look at him go.
Is it worth it to dash
Dodge
back
the
on?
bomb and walk back on.
Is it worth it to dash back onto the point? I don't know. So Han is actually going to dash over to this ingress point here. And he's going to end up down here. So now I have 2 people on this point. And a hunker on Han. And then Flow of the Force triggers. So
and
somebody gets to make 3 recovers.
Yeah, and a quick rules thing. Those are recover actions.
I believe the recover
for
actions.
the purposes of Barris's ability.
Ooh, no, this is not an action.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just 3 recovers.
Yeah.
So no, Barris doesn't get to do a big explosive recover.
Yeah. So in that case, we're going to be removing 2 damage, because Barris is going to do it.
Okay.
And 2 damage off for self and 1 from Mace Windu.
So I did not take the point back, but I did get momentum for that, and I will score 3. 1, 2, 3. And who do we got?
Barris?
Miss Barris.
Ooh. Try and get revenge over here?
I don't know. I mean, that point is nice and safe for you. You could go pick on Leia and an Ewok over here. You got some options.
Yep.
All right, what's Barris up to?
Barris is going to be spending a force for force speed.
Yep, which gets her just to the other side of this this crate here.
Yep. Taking that hunker off of Leia.
Yes, sir.
And then we're going to be hitting her with a lightsaber.
6 versus 5.
And I'm going to be exposing you with coordinated fire from the arcs.
Man, that's happening a lot in this game.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's rough. Wow.
Okay.
That was a good expose.
My expertise is a crit, so I'm getting 2 through.
Yes, sir. So not quite the free ability you were hoping for there.
No, but
it does give you 2 pushes.
It gives me 2 pushes.
Or it gives you a reposition even. 3 damage
and a push.
Because you don't need 2 pushes.
Yeah,
actually.
I just need the 1.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a reposition and a push.
Yeah.
And it's the reposition first.
Yes, that feels very weird.
So we're going to head over to the other side of these Ewoks.
Yeah. So you got what you wanted to.
Then we're going to push you. We're using the Force. It makes sense, guys. We promise.
It's all wishy-washy. That's not how it works.
And that's going to be 3 damage.
Yep.
And unfortunately, I didn't get a free ability, so I'm going to have to pay for it the old-fashioned way. It's Force Push. We're going to take some Ewoks here.
Is it a range 3 push?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's been a while since we've seen it.
Well, let's send them over this way.
I don't think that's...
Oh, yeah, you got to go this way and down.
Yeah, because that's your angle right there.
Yeah, so we'll go this way and down.
Won't be able to go down because there's a building blocking me.
Oh,
so I either
you not hit the building?
I either hit the building or you push me around here.
Yeah, I think you just hit the building on the ground there.
Okay.
Which is fine by me. 3's a lot.
Yeah.
And then I steal that back point from you.
Yep.
And score 3.
Yes, sir. So, and you get a momentum. Moving back over, we got Chewbacca. So Chewie dashes towards Leia the primary. So we'll just get Chewie over to there. Next up, we're just going to advance onto this ingress point here. So we'll get up to there. We'll point the bowcaster at Barris's head.
Okay.
And yeah, we're gonna have some fun here, I guess. 7 dice coming in. That's a pretty good roll from Chewie there.
Not too bad from her either.
Coordinated fire. Oh. Yeah, off camera there was the declaration of the coordinated fire exposed there.
We did mention that.
Yeah, forgot to mention it before we rolled, so don't want this to look suspicious.
Unfortunately, that means I'm only blocking 1.
Yeah. So Chewie had an exceptionally good thing here because he's also adding a crit and a strike.
And that extra strike goes away.
That extra strike goes away.
But that's still 6.
That's still 6.
That's his tree.
It's true. Yeah. All right, so that's going to be 6 damage with a shove. So we'll just shove you right off. I can shove people around too. We'll shove you down there. We're just going to follow up right to there.
It's real unfortunate I got exposed because I have a reposition off that many expertise, and that would have been big.
And then we'll do 6 damage. You'll be exposed, strained, and the reposition on your thing probably would have killed you.
Well, that's true.
And we'll do that. And you only have 2 health remaining.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to spend 1 force. Choose an enemy unit within 3 in line of sight. Roll 5 dice for each crit and strike deal of damage.
Okay.
So we're going to see if we can't deal 2 more points of damage to you. So here we go. And that's Barris.
That's Barris.
She will get wounded.
And I will get a Flow of the Force trigger.
I'm also going to spend 1 force to get an extra thing because Chewie is a secondary unit.
Ooh, nice.
So I'll get an extra thingy there. So that's going to be some momentum.
And then a victory point.
And a victory point for that right there.
And I have Flow of the Force.
Well, I also have Hey It's Me.
You have Hey It's Me.
I have a dash.
And a recover?
Yeah, I have a dash and a recover. That doesn't really do a whole lot here. So Han is just going to... Han is actually going to dash right to there. Just to continue being a bit of a nuisance.
Yep.
Actually, he's going to dash all the way, because now he's on the line of sight of Tekko. Then you have Flow of the Force.
Yeah, which is 3 recovers. We're going to be choosing...
Mace?
Honestly, I think it might be Barris.
Oh, get rid of the 3 conditions?
Because there's 2 conditions on it, right?
No, 3 conditions.
Oh, what was the third?
Pin.
Oh, well...
Or not pin, sorry. Disarm, strain, and disarm. Disarm, strain, and expose.
Well, I missed the disarm, but I'm still choosing her to get rid of all those conditions.
All right, cool. And then that'll be the activation. So I'll take this point back. I'll score 3,
which is almost your struggle.
Which is almost my struggle. Remarkably good turn for Chewbacca there. All right, who we got?
Luminara.
Does she want to reserve? Do you want to go fishing for Mace? What do you want to do? Do you want to think about it?
Yeah.
All right, so what's the deal?
We're going to be reserving Luminara, not because I don't think she can win me this struggle, because I think it's better. She's better there to set up for the next one.
All right.
I do get to peek at this one before I reveal it, and then it's the ARFs.
You know what? Having the ARFs move up might actually be good for you anyway.
No, I don't hate that whatsoever.
Yeah. So do you know where they're going?
I think so. I think I want them a little bit spread out so that they can kind of set up for the next fight. So we're going to have them take a move action.
I wish I could remember what the active objectives are in the next struggle.
Same here. It's why I'm spreading them out weirdly.
Yeah, because I do think there's a good chance that this one becomes active.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
And then we're going to be spending a force for defensive maneuvers.
I was going to say, you do have line of sight on Chewie as well, regardless.
Yeah, I don't think we're shooting Chewie right now.
Ooh.
Or do we shoot Chewie?
You can also shoot Leia. I mean, you'll have 2 shots on Leia as well.
Yeah, I think we...
The only downside is you won't have the exposed this time.
Yeah. You know what? Let's shoot Chewie.
Well, do you want defensive maneuvers the other guy first, or?
Oh yeah. We'll defensive maneuver him up to here.
Yeah, I don't think that point is active in the next round, but again, can't remember.
I can't remember either, so hopefully this was a good tactical decision.
So 2 7-dice attacks into Chewie?
Yeah.
All right. So Chewie gives himself cover, so he'll have 6 dice against your 7. So first one.
Not bad. Not bad. Can you turn off crits?
I can, actually.
Oh, how many?
Actually, I did get the amount of expertise I needed. So let's see, I'm blocking 2... And then my 4 expertise is going to be another success, a crit to a fail, and then I'll recover.
So I get a crit through, which is going to be a damage and a pin.
I'll recover the pin.
Okay, and then we try again.
Okay. Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't matter. I just remembered I had an extra expertise as well, but
it gets to being the same roll almost. Expertise is a strike.
So Chewie adds 1 more expertise here. So I'll block 3, 4, crit to a fail, and I'll recover 1.
So I get the same result.
Same result. I'll recover the pin.
Yeah. So a total of 2 damage.
Yeah, so Chewie took 2, and that's and then you'll score 2 points and gain a momentum.
Yeah, but I'm willing to call this struggle over.
I've had a very strong early struggle here. Yeah, and we're gonna cap off the struggle with. I'm gonna actually keep those in reserve.
Okay.
And we're gonna grab Wicket instead. So Wicket wakes up. We're gonna strip the what the hell do you call it? The strain. Lead the charge is gonna trigger here, and conveniently he is within 3 of this Ewok hunter right over here. I don't think I want them to move anyway, though. To be completely honest, I don't think I like that idea. And he's gonna use his movement though to get rid of the pin.
Beauty.
He's then going to do a recover action to get rid of the expose. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to spend 2 force, and we're going to do a hunting horn.
Ooh.
So every character within 3 that is engaged is going to be exposed. Hey, Mace.
Oh no!
I'm going to expose Mace. Pawns is going to take a damage. Oh no! And then we're going to punch Mace with 7 dice.
Okay, I've got 6.
Yeah. So we're going to do a coordinated fire and pin Mace on top of all this. So 7 dice. That's an okay roll. Oh my goodness.
This is fine. Everything's fine. How are you?
Wicket's going to get a strike and a damage through with his expertise.
Oh, he was disarmed. He doesn't.
That's right. He was disarmed. That's right. That's
so
right.
You're
Okay.
just getting 3.
So just 3. Wicket just got 3 through on Mace Windu. Like that just feels weird and wrong. So we're gonna do a damage and a shove, which gets ignored. Then we're gonna do a damage and a strain.
Yep.
So now you're strained, and then we're gonna do one more shove.
How dare you?
Which will just shove you off the point, which Wicket will now successfully take.
What a legend!
And that's going to allow Han to do a dash.
Wait, because he took the point?
No, I didn't wound anyone. That's right.
Nope.
Thank you. That's good there.
That gets rid of his disarm.
Oh yeah, that's right. And no flow of the force.
Conditions.
No flow of the force happens, and Wicket is just kind of cool and happy there at this point. We'll take that point and just win the struggle, just outright. All right, so an explosive struggle for Wicket there. Yeah. What are we doing now?
It's worse.
Well, it could be worse.
It is worse.
So supporting units.
Yep.
And oh no.
Wicket's point either way. A point controlled by your.
The Rebel Commandos have a point. Wicket has a point, and then you probably want to deny me this point.
Yeah, I take this one, and I don't like it, but I take it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that looks to be the best option.
Yeah.
Priority objective is going to be Wicket's point.
Wicket's point.
Wicket says, "Come at me, bro."
Wicket. Oh, Wicket.
It's like, oh no, I don't want to take on Wicket.
Oh no.
All right, so what's going on?
We're going to pull Lumi out of reserve and flip her to Form 3 Soresu.
Okay.
Then she's going to take a move action. Not quite make it to that ingress point.
Are you sure?
Oh, maybe.
No, that looks like she's in.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, to me, that looks like she's in.
Then she'll take a nice climb.
Wicket's not having a good day with Jedi.
No. And now we're going to expose you with that wonderful coordinated fire.
Legasp.
Legasp. And then hit you with a 6-die attack.
All right. 6 on 6. Not a bad roll.
Not bad for me at all. 2 expertise is going to be crit, strike.
Well, okay then. So I will block
you take
1.
That, and I get 5 through, which is this tree.
Poor Wicket. I don't think it's enough to take him down, but you have a lot of things here.
Yeah. It does give me the shove that I so desperately require.
Yeah, 1 shove, and that'll give you 2 points.
And we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage to you.
Okay.
We're going to pin you.
Yep.
We're going to shove you.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to have 3 recovers, which are going to take both conditions off of Mace because he's within 2.
Makes sense.
And one of his damages.
All right. Nice activation from Lumi.
And then we get to shove you. 3 was more than I could have needed.
Yeah. Yeah, exposing Wicket, getting that tree was fantastic for you, because that's going to score you 3 points, basically.
Yeah, and then you are pinned.
1, 2, 3. There we go. Moving back over to me, and for priority, we got, that's going to be this point, right over there with those mooks. So we're going to top deck the hunters, and hope for the best here. So these hunters are going to wander over here. And then these hunters are just going to wander over and stay outside of 2 of these. Oh, you know what? These hunters want to stay outside of 2 of Barris.
Okay.
Because I want to be able to shoot, not stab things.
That sounds good.
Because I'm not the stabby ones. So we're exposing you. So 2 6-die attacks.
All right, I've got 5 well exposed.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah. Now the upside is I do get to
only 1 goes through.
Yeah, because I add an expertise from Laylo, which then gets turned into a block, and
so damage and a pin.
A damage and a pin?
Damage and a pin. And then we got the next one coming through.
Which is going to be...
5 dice, but you're no longer exposed.
Yep, and I also add a expertise again.
Okay.
So 3 expertise and 2 blocks, that's going to be 2 more blocks, so it's blocking
Okay, my 4
4.
expertise here is going to be a crit, a strike, and a damage.
Okay, so the 3 crits go through.
Yep, and a damage.
So total of 2 so far.
So I'm going to be 1 damage short of taking you down, unfortunately. So with the 3 successes, it's going to be 3 more damage, a pin, and and then my expertise. So it's going to leave you on 6 damage.
Yep.
And I got a climb action here, so we're just going to engage, I guess, with this fella right over here. If only that first attack did just a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Yeah, maybe I should have moved him all the way up there. Oh, well. So I'm not going to take the point back from you, unfortunately, which is not good for me. I'm only scoring 1.
Yeah.
So 1 and some momentum. That's all I got.
But first.
Oh, yeah, priority.
Priority
I was about to say, who's next? Priority is going to be this back point right here.
Which makes my decisions on who to go with next very clear. It's
Tekko.
not going to be Mace.
Hey, I don't mind you spending a force.
It's going to be Tekko.
That means Mace has no force. So, yeah. So Tekko's up.
Tekko is up. They're going to start by taking a move action.
Yeah, just going to walk on up. So unfortunately, Echo loses a little bit of distance there.
A little bit, but
not
it's
much.
not the biggest deal. Then they're going to spend my last force for legally not defensive maneuvers. He's going to head over here.
Yeah, getting yourself underneath the gantry ways here. You do have, it's narrow, but you do have line of sight on the guys here.
Yep. Let's check range. I'm in 4, right?
He's in 4. I don't know. I don't think you're going to be able to get the other one within 4.
If he climbs up the ingress point, will I have line of sight going down?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
then he'll go up. And get himself over here.
Okay.
And now we have some shooting to do.
Yes, sir.
My favorite activity.
All right. Who's shooting first?
We're going to start up top with Echo.
Okay. So
This is normally 6 die, but because they are hunkered from the defensive maneuver, it's going to be 7.
all right. So I only got 5 dice here because you're on higher elevation, so no cover, no hunker for me, unfortunately.
Alrighty. Ooh.
That's a very good roll.
Yep.
That's an all right roll for me. I think I'm just getting 3 successes here.
Okay.
So basically, your crits.
Okay. So 2 go through. That's going to be a strain, a damage, and 2 damage, a strain, and a shove.
Oh, you got the shove off there as well, eh? Well, that's enough to pull me off the point.
Yeah.
So there's the shove.
And now the all-important measurement.
Yeah, this is...
Am I within 4 of the follow-up shot?
Looks like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beauty.
Yeah, by millimeters.
By millimeters. Oh, and I will be following up.
Yeah, just get him down onto the ground floor there, or you're just going to keep him up there?
Gonna keep him up there for now.
Okay.
Get him within 2.
Okay, I see what's going on there. 6 dice this time, because I have my hunker.
Yep. Ooh.
That one's not as
bad.
strong.
Well, still not bad.
But that's awful. I'll block 1.
Okay, my 2 expertise there is going to be a crit, and you block 1, so 3 go through.
Is this not a success right here as
4
well?
go through.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Don't shortchange yourself.
How much health do they have left?
Alright, so where's Echo off to?
Echo's going to be taking his wonderful reposition to get up to that ingress point over there.
This one right here?
Yep, and climb himself up onto the same level as that point.
Thus, taking all 3 points.
Beauty.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And how much damage are you doing to the commandos?
4.
4 points.
Plus another strain, which is a 5th damage.
Oof, okay. That's rough. That hurts. I have 1 left on them. So there we go. You take the point, you're going to score 4.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Okay, this struggle might not be mine. Alright, priority objective is going to be, not that it really matters.
This one.
This point over here, and it's the commandos going. Their first action has to get rid of that strain, otherwise
Yeah.
I'm just going to, wound myself, which really kind of sucks. Actually, do they have any? No, it's got to be that. It's got to be that.
Okay.
Taking a shot into Tekko, going to expose them.
Yep.
You got 8 dice because of cover, hunker, and your little ability there. And that's 2 fails on my part. That's a very good roll.
Darn good roll.
Yeah, that's a very good roll for you. My 2 expertise is just going to be 2 more strikes.
Which both get blocked, so the 1 crit goes through.
Yeah, that's awful. Yeah, that's rough. So that's just a damage and a pin.
Okay.
That's it. And unfortunately, this guy's too far over here to do anything. Maybe I should have just moved. That was kind of dumb of me. I'd let Conan get the better of me. Oh well, such is life. That brings us to Mace. Where's the priority going, though?
One of the points I control. It's this one.
One of the points. So Mace, so his tactic ability kicks in.
Yep. So he's going to get himself and someone else to dash. We're going to have the Arf dash to strip the pin.
Okay. Is it the unit or just a character in it?
Each character in this unit and each character in the chosen unit.
Okay.
So this one will try and fail to dash, and this one's going to successfully dash.
Oh, I thought you were going to try and dash the other one and get two guys on the point.
Oh, I already own the point?
Oh, that's fair. And
so
we don't. At this point, might not be active.
Spread out ever so slightly, because you do get to pick which one's active. And if I put two people on that point,
that is fair.
You get to choose not that point.
That is fair.
Mace also gets to dash.
Yes, sir. Where's he off to?
I think he just goes over here and says hi to Wicket.
Yeah. So there we go. So a whole bunch of dice going into Wicket. All right, how much dice are coming in?
We're coming at 6. We're not focusing, keeping up that second action for a movement just in case.
Okay.
And with 2 expertise giving me a crit. Oh, and I am exposing you with coordinated fire, so.
I mean, rude.
Might as well.
Yeah.
So you're blocking 2?
Yep.
So 3
I mean,
go through.
you were getting me regardless.
Yeah.
Because I don't actually get rid of your crits, I just turn them into strikes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a total of more than enough damage, as well as 2 shoves and an exposed.
So there
on top of your pin.
Yep, there we go. So Wicket is having a very, very bad day at this point. Mace just following up.
And then we'll just take the second one, bump into you.
All right.
And then my last action is going to be a move action. Hello.
Going up to play with Chewie?
Going up to play with Chewie.
All right, very cool. Flow of the Force is going to trigger.
And we're going to remember that this happened before Mace. So she's going to dash and climb out that Ingress point over there.
Okay. And then Han gets to take a shot.
Yeah.
Woo! So he's done. Yeah. And that's going to end the struggle. Final struggle. Where are we going? We have Noble Sacrifice. So primary units, first off.
Okay.
And yeah, we got some interesting choices here. We're going to choose the bottom one and activate there. This one's already active, and that one's already active.
Okay.
Priority objective is going to be this one right over here, which is currently tied. So that's kind of good for me, I think. And we're going to pull the Commandos. All right, we'll go with the Commandos here. And very first thing we're going to do is we are going to advance some neuters. So we'll get over there. He'll get... I'll have to do a defensive maneuver.
Yes, you'll have to do a defensive maneuver.
Or Commando Doctrines, rather, I should say.
Yes, sorry.
And then we'll climb with this dude up here. So he will get up there. We'll then spend a force for Commando Doctrines. We'll do a dash. So whatever.
Yep.
Focus and get a hunker, which is going to immediately get stripped.
But the focus is important.
And then this guy will go over here.
And still within
5 of Techo. So we'll do a coordinated fire exposed from Leia, and then we'll do our melee first into Tech there.
All right.
Here we go. Oh,
I'm exposed, so I'm blocking 1.
Okay, so that was a bit of a win for me there. I got 2 expertise, which is going to be a strike and a damage.
Okay.
So I'll just get rid of that.
I'll take
so
a
2 go through, and damage goes through. And what are we doing to you here? And I do have a push angle to take you off here, which was actually very important.
Yeah.
And you'll take, 3 damage, I think?
Yep.
Yeah, 3 damage and the push. So, and you can take this this pin with you.
How dare you?
How dare I? And the Rebel Commander will take that point back. And then this guy is going to take a shot into Echo up there. This is just going to be 7 dice. Okay. No coordinated fire or anything like that.
Oof. Well, still blocking 3.
Okay, that's not too bad. So I only get 2 through then.
Okay.
Which is still going to be 3 points of damage, though, because you are pinned. Is that enough? Just barely?
That just takes them down. If they were at 4, you needed to do 3.
Okay. All right. Little victories for the Rebels on this one. That will also trigger... Do I want to shove you anywhere? I don't think I want to shove you anywhere.
Okay.
I think I'm good there. Which will trigger Han. And then Han will just dash over to here, get him within that point as well.
Beauty.
And then Flow of the Force triggers.
And we're going to recover 3 times on the ARFs.
Yep, makes sense to me.
Get them from 6 damage to 3.
Okay. Didn't take the priority, but we'll score 2, and I'll get some momentum there. All right. So not a bad start to this struggle. All right, where's the priority going?
That's
going to be the ARFs.
The ARFs. Okay.
And who gets drawn?
Barris. Well,
So
she can do it.
Yeah, she can easily do it.
Oh, yeah.
So what's Barris up to?
Barris is going to start by punching a Wookiee with a lightsaber.
She's bold. Very bold. You have 8 to my 5.
At 8, because we
Are you exposing
Oh, yeah,
me, by
we're
the
going to
way?
expose you as well.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I assumed that was going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
And then I get 1 back because of Intimidating Presence,
That's 5 expertise.
which is just going to be another block and a recover.
Which is going to be crit, strike. So my 3 crits go through.
Okay, that's not too shabby.
Yeah. Which is going to be...
All right, so Barris is just going to shove for days.
Yep. So shove number 1.
Put him right to the edge there.
Follow up. Oh, and
And break the
throw
board
things.
state.
Very important. We're going to follow up to the edge over here.
Yes, sir.
And then 2 more shoves.
So
One more.
next up, we'll take him down to there.
And then 1 more.
We'll take him down to there. And do you want to follow up at all, or
No, we're good on those ones because now she's going to take a move action.
just going to advance and take this point,
Take this point here.
which is going to
and
score you 2? Because you are taking it no matter
I am
what.
taking it no matter what.
Is the force push worth it?
I don't think so currently. I think my force is a little more valuable elsewhere.
Okay. Yeah, because you're taking the point already, and you're also engaging with a ranged unit.
Yeah.
So it's not like a...
Oh, you know what? We'll go over here, actually. That way
Okay.
we're engaged with both of them, and we're kind of a little more backstopped.
That works.
Because...
It forces me more to use force than you, so... Yeah. And you'll score 2?
Yeah.
2 points, putting us on 0.
Gaining momentum.
Momentum for days. Priority objective is going to be the Rebel Commandos point.
Yeah.
So that's actually excellent for me. I'm going to get a Shatterpoint card. You know what? Murder Bear it is.
Okay.
So he's going to wake up. He's going to strip that pin.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to choose Barris, who is in line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
And all my Ewoks are going to dash towards Barris.
All Ewoks?
All Ewoks are going to dash
Not
towards...
support Ewoks? So Leia as well?
Well, support Ewoks. Support
okay.
Ewoks, yeah. But this one is going to try and... Can I actually be outside of... I can't.
So.
It's not happening. It was a nice thought, but not happening. And then Wicket will just get over to here. And then we're going to spend a lot of force here, and we're going to do a stealthy approach as he yells at the top of his lungs.
Yeah, very stealthy.
Get engaged with the ARFs, and I'll give him a focus as well, and we're just going to try and take down the ARFs.
Yeah.
So I'm going to coordinate a fire expose. I'm focused, so I got 8 dice to your, 4?
Yep.
And Wicket is
bad.
coming out swinging. And then my 1 expertise with Wicket is going to be 2 more strikes.
So 5. You definitely got him.
5, yep. Yes, sir. So, yeah, that's enough damage to take you down. I'm going to shove you once. So just to get you over to there. I will follow up. Not that it's going to matter because Wicket's about to leave the table.
Yeah.
And we will do a strain. And you know what? I'll shove you again.
Okay.
I'll shove you again. Get right to the board edge here. And then you'll still be exposed, and the ARFs are going to go down. Han is a trigger. He's just going to dash and backstop and stuff, I guess. Because that's all he's doing this game, it looks like. I will score some momentum for that.
And I have Flow of the Force.
You have Flow of the Force. Is that I can't remember.
It's 3 recovers when you wound one of mine.
Get rid of the conditions on the ARFs?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because that's all it really is. Everyone else is either wounded
I could
already.
take a damage off of Mace.
Yeah, probably not worth it.
Yeah.
And then I will score 4, and this game is looking very much in favor of the Ewoks at the moment.
Yeah.
Oof. And poor little Wicket is then removed from the table.
Yes.
And this point is now being tied, but I am firmly... Oh, no, actually, I'm firmly in control of it at the moment.
Yeah, because you shoved them off.
Yeah. Okay, so Wicket went down like he lived, screaming into the void. What's up next?
It's going to be...
this back point right here with Han.
I don't like that one at all.
No, that's rough for you, actually. Looking for Techo. That's a Meso. So going to reserve Mace.
We're reserving Mace and hoping for
Whoever
probably
you
the
want.
best draw I could have gotten right now.
Yeah, I think that's Techo. I mean, the ARFs aren't awfully good, but I think it's Techo. So what's Tekko up to? They wake up, they shake the pin.
They shake the pin. They're going to spend 2 force for defensive maneuvers.
Or whatever their thing is called.
Yeah, it's legally not defensive maneuvers.
Now, here's the question. Do you want to get Tech up onto the same elevation?
No, because they would lose the hunker if they did.
That's right. That's right.
And we specifically need the hunker.
Yeah, you need as much dice as you can at the moment.
So, speaking of Tech, he's going to shoot some commandos right next to him.
Beautiful. So how much you got going on here?
We got 7 going into this commando.
All right. Not bad.
Not bad, not bad. That expertise is going to be a crit.
Okay. I'll just get 1 success here, and 3 crits go through, and my commando is taking a dirt nap.
Yep. Which also gives me the wonderful reposition I needed off of this one.
Going to get him up on that elevation.
Which gets him up on the elevation.
You would still be engaged.
If you're engaged with someone wounded, do you lose a hunker?
All right, so we know what we're doing?
Yep, we're going to strain you, pin you, and shove you off. Because we don't want to go up onto your level, because if we do, we will lose our wonderful hunker, and we desperately need it right now.
Yeah. Okay, because that's going to give Echo now has the pick of the litter. What's the range of his attack?
4.
Which is, it looks like it's good.
Yeah.
I think you're good.
So I think we target those Ewoks down below.
All right. Well, they're going to get a whopping 5 dice against this.
I got 7.
I love it. Bring it on. Oh, do you want to expose them?
That would cost me a force now, and I'm already very force hungry this turn, so no.
Okay. I just thought I'd ask before you roll. Good roll.
Yeah. 1 fail, and then an expertise is a crit.
So I'll block 3.
I'll get 3 through.
Yes, sir.
Which... It gets me a reposition if I go on the bottom tree and strain.
All right, so what happened right there?
So we're doing the same thing we did to the commandos. 3 damage, a pin, a shove, and a strain.
Okay.
And this shove... Gonna take you over there.
Yeah, we checked a lot of the angles here to make sure everything works. And we're pretty sure everything works.
You are at a 2.
Yep.
So I am going to follow up on this shove. Means I still have an action, which is now a movement.
So you're just going to advance, and you want to stay out of 2 of...
I want to stay out of 2 of those Ewoks there, but still on the point.
As close as you can.
I will go about there. And because you're no longer up there, we're going to take this movement, stand dead center, and try and block people from getting up on that level with it.
Makes sense to me.
I don't need to spend their cool ability to steal this point and make sure no one owns it, because I just own it now.
Yeah, you now just control it, which is exactly what you wanted, and you're saving some force, and you're going to score 3 points. Did you already give yourself a momentum?
I did not. So I'm going to gain a momentum. I'm going to score...
So, hold up a second. Hold up a second. So when you wound...
I had flow of the force.
So we have a couple things to quickly mention here. Missed the trigger on it. I could have actually ended the game as soon as you wounded the commandos.
Yeah.
With let's keep a little optimism here, because one more momentum would have just kept it on there.
Yeah.
So, but you also kind of missed the flow of the force trigger there.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep going. So I think I missed the trigger. That's what it is. I'm a bad Han player. I think that's.
And I'm a bad Luminara player.
I think that's really what it comes down to here. So you will score 3 points.
1, 2, 3 points.
Yep.
I will gain a momentum from wounding someone.
Yes,
I will gain a momentum from not scoring enough points.
Yes, sir. Okay. Very cool. And we'll move on to the next activation. Moving back over to the Rebels. The priority objective is going to be this back point here that Tekko just took.
Yeah.
And who do we have? We have a big angry Wookiee. So Chewie will activate Wookiee loyalty. And he's going to dash on up to there. And does that put me within... Good, it does.
Yeah.
So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to spend a force and roll 5 dice into Tekko.
Okay.
Strikes and crits for damage. Take 2.
Okay. Could have been worse. Could have been worse.
Yes, sir. Then we're going to expose you with Leia and shoot you with the Wookiee.
Okay.
Oh, and you know what? I haven't done an action yet, so... I'm also going to focus because a shove's going to put me within range 2. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, no!
Okay.
Oh, no!
Oh, no! Oh, no!
That's phenomenal for me. So my well, it's not phenomenal, but that's going to be 2 more strikes.
Which means you get 3 through.
3 go through. So yeah, that's going to be, let's see here. So we're going to shove you twice. So first shove, we'll take you off the point.
Yep.
Back down to the wall here. And we're going to follow up. Put me up to there. Second shove. Does this take you off the point?
That's the question.
I think it does. It takes you off the point. And we will just follow up and take the point back.
Yeah.
And that's the primary point there as well. So
that's score 3.
It's going to score 3 and put me back into danger close range.
Okay.
Priority objective. It's going to be Han's point.
Han's point.
Very difficult for you to take there. All right, so who's up, Alex?
We've got some crazy plays going on here, and we're hoping for the best. We're pulling Mace Windu out of reserve, and at the start of his activation, he's going to choose another Galactic Republic unit, Lumi, and have her do a dash over there.
Then he gets to dash.
He gets to do a dash, and he's going over and
he's going bear hunting?
He's going bear hunting. We'll get some bears.
Got a little bit too much.
Too much?
There,
but I am within 2.
Yeah. You're definitely within 2.
So he's not really hoping to move right now. He's hoping to murder.
So focus and punch.
We're going to flip. We're going to focus. We're going to punch.
All right. And I'm being exposed.
Being exposed is costing a force, but I think it's worth it. We're in the Hail Mary stage of the game.
All right. Good roll.
Good roll. Good roll.
Yeah.
You're blocking 1. My expertise gives me a crit on this side. So I get 5 through.
Which should, that's more than enough.
Yeah.
More than enough.
Because they have 5 left?
Yeah. So every condition's going on to them. You kill them. Now, very importantly, something we noticed.
Yes.
Mace is a primary.
Mace is a primary, so before you get your opportunity to steal the game by using Han's ability...
You've wounded somebody, so you can spend a force.
I'm going to spend a force, challenge the odds, and gain a victory point.
Yes, sir. And then you will gain a momentum.
I'll gain a momentum, and I'll have a flow of the force trigger, which is going to have Luminara dash on down there and stand on that point. I'm going to have her standing right in the center there.
Yes, sir.
And then you have your solo time.
Yeah. Now the question is, do I lose my last force to do this, or do I hold on to a force? So given this information, I think I need my force to reserve. Okay. So I'm not going to spend a force for that.
Okay.
Which pains me quite a bit.
And then...
we get to the end of the turn.
End of the turn.
You're just going to score 2 more.
Gain an additional momentum, because I ended on 1.
Whoa. Things are getting tight here.
Yep.
All right. And then we're going to go into the Rebels' turn. Priority objective is going to be this point right over here.
Okay.
So I don't really have a lot of pieces to take this. And we have Han. I'm going to reserve Han. And we're going to top deck. Okay, I think Leia's who I needed there. So Leia's going to go. And she is going to get herself to do a nice little advance. So we're just going to get her down to here. And we're gonna pick on... we're actually going to get her right to there. Yep. And we're gonna pick on Lumi, I guess. We're going to switch over to stealth mission. We're going to focus, and we're going to shoot Lumi now. So this is going to be 7 dice. I'm looking for 2 successes. That's all I need.
Okay.
Might not get it with that roll.
Okay.
But you're all expertise, eh?
Yeah.
Whew.
So what's your expertise doing?
My expertise is 3, so it's a crit to damage.
Okay. My 3 expertise is going to be 2 blocks, a crit becomes a strike, and a strike becomes a fail.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, so unfortunately I only get 1 success through when I needed 2. I should have actually been on the other side, because that would have given me another crit. So that's unfortunate. So, so it's going to be a damage, a strain, and another damage from expertise. And that's unfortunately it for Leia. I don't have anything else going on there, and I will just score...
score 2?
Well,
this was the prior.
Yeah, that's right. So I'll score 2. And, okay, so I got 1 more turn after this, it looks like. Whew. Priorities jumping back to... That's going to be
Point.
Han's point again, yeah. Just nobody's taking Han's point here. And... we have Techo.
Yeah, Techo, I saw them when I was peeking before, and they're making me think once more again.
All right. What have we decided?
We're deciding that it is Ecotech time, and they're spending my last 2 force for keep a low profile.
Yeah, because you want your hunker.
Yeah. So we're going to have this guy... I don't think there's a landing zone up there with Lumi.
No.
By design?
You're doing it, by design.
So we're going to hunker on over this way.
Yeah, because that should give you line of sight on Leia.
Yeah, looks like it to me.
Should. I can't get a good camera focus action here. So
here, on this side, it looks like it to me.
So you definitely have line of sight with Tech there.
Yep, and Echo is staying on this point.
Just staying outside of 2.
Yep.
Yep.
And keeping this hunker because that's what that was for.
Yes, sir.
And now they're going to focus and shoot Leia.
8 dice to my 6 because of Chewie.
Yep, and we're starting with, we'll say tech.
Okay.
Not bad at all. 2 expertise on them is going to be a crit.
Okay. I will get 2 expertise on Leia, which is going to be a success and a crit down to a strike.
Okay, so you're blocking 3, and 3 go through.
Yes, sir.
Which is going to be a total of 3 damage, as well as a shove, which I'm just going to push you into Chewie, a strain, and a pin.
Okay. All right, here we go again.
No fail, or 1 fail, and that expertise is going to be a crit.
And then that will give me 1 more expertise right there. So I'll block 4, and I'll turn a crit into a fail.
Into a fail?
Or, sorry, no, into a strike. Okay. Into a strike.
Which means I get 2 through.
Which I don't think is enough for you.
No, that's going to be a total of 3 damage because you're already strained, as well as a shove, which will just go into the wall.
So I'm alive on 1.
Yes.
Oh, boy. Okay. That was tight for Leia there.
Mm-hmm.
And is that it for Techo?
That is it for Techo. I'm going to score 2.
Yes, sir. And you get some momentum. Priority is going to be... that's not the one I wanted to see.
It's this one?
Is over there, yeah.
Let's go.
All right, we're going to activate the Hunters. Well, when I say activate the Hunters, we're going to top deck the Hunters and get rid of Wicked's card here.
Yeah.
We're gonna drop the Disarm.
Okay.
And we are going to do wild, wild things. So we are going to focus and take 3 damage.
Okay.
Yay! Then what we're going to do is we're going to activate this one, or we're going to shoot this one into Barris, but we're going to coordinate a fire with Leia. Leia is going to take 3 damage from strain and go down. You're going to gain a momentum.
Yay.
Okay.
I have a flow of the Force trigger.
Does that actually go off? I thought it was just when an enemy...
When an enemy unit becomes wounded.
All right, so if we're understanding this correctly, we got to resolve the effect that's killing things, which is like the coordinated fire and the attack and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So hopefully we're doing this right. But here we go. This is going to be 8 dice. No, 7 dice. No, 8 because of strength of numbers. So 8 dice into Barris here,
and
you're
ranged,
exposed.
So she has 4.
Here we go. Oh, that's an amazing roll for the... I was about to say the Wookiees. The
little itty-bitty Wookiees.
And then 1 expertise here is just a crit. Okay. So 5 successes.
Yep.
So that's going to be a damage and a pin, followed by another damage, followed by a shove.
Which gets her off the point.
Which gets you off the point, which is huge here.
Yep.
Yeah, gets you off the point.
Oh, does it?
It should, because I didn't shove you all the way yet.
Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go.
And then I get to follow up.
Which puts you on the point.
Which puts me on the point. And engaged with Echo, which is huge. Then it's going to be another damage and an expose, followed by 2 more damage.
All right, so a total of 5 damage.
Yeah, total of 5 damage and expose. You now get the flow of the Force because we've resolved the attack. You get
we resolved the attack. Now we have a flow of the Force trigger. I was thinking it would want to be Barris so she could dash back onto the point. Because she's pinned, that's...
Yeah, it just strips the thing at this point.
Okay, now I have a very important question.
God, I hope we're doing everything right here.
Yeah, this is getting messy. We're having some crazy stuff.
So flow of the Force, getting Echo in there.
Yeah, we're getting him into melee because it's slightly better odds for him to live.
Removing a die for me here. And yeah, we'll throw 7 dice into Echo. Here we go. For all the marble. I mean, that's a solid defensive roll for you.
Yeah, but you got the 1 crit you needed to kill me.
I got the 1 crit I needed. Which is enough to take Echo out there and give me the momentum.
And then you
score 3 points because that is the priority point. And holy cripes.
Yeah.
I really hope we did this last interaction correctly.
Yeah, that got a little messy. Yeah. We'll probably talk more about it in the after action report.
Yeah. So
we got in the weeds with the rules there.
Yeah. So for the time being, we're calling this an Ewok victory with an asterisk.
Yeah.
Because if we got this wrong, I need somebody to tell us if we got this wrong. So this will go down if we got it wrong, it's a victory for Alex and the Republic. If we got it right, it's a victory for me. And then if we just remembered this action a lot earlier, it was a victory for the Ewoks anyway.
Yes.
There's a lot of asterisks on this one.
The name is all asterisks.
All asterisks. So we're going to jump over to the meditations. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, get the algorithm going. And if you want to support the channel, patreon.com/AegisBrandStudios or hit up iwargame.net and save 10% on your next purchase of a cool battle mat. We'll see you using code AegisBrand. We'll see you next time. Welcome to the meditations. This was a really weedy game.
Oh my goodness!
So many weird things going on here. If you're just tuning in now, we're kind of calling it an Ewok victory with an asterisk.
I feel like we're calling it an Ewok victory for right now, but man, there's a lot of nuance in that victory.
There is, and that last struggle I think was one of the tightest, tensest struggles we've had.
Oh, absolutely!
Like, that was,
even though I lost it, it felt great.
We went through. I went through 13 activations. I think.
And I went through...
No, I went through 12 activations.
Yeah, I went through my 7 and then 4, so that's 11.
Yeah, so just a whole lot of activations there. So there's two big asterisks on this. One, there was an instance where I missed a trigger of let's keep a little optimism here when Tekko took down the Rebel Commandos, where I could have just gained a momentum, ended the game.
Yeah.
I missed the trigger, so I noticed it after I think 1 or 2 active actions after the fact. I mentioned it off camera, and I said, you know what? We'll mention it, but we'll keep going because I missed the trigger.
Okay.
Because I'm a bad Han player. So.
Well, don't worry, I'm a bad Luminara player, so it balances out.
And then the other asterisk is a big one with the timing here. Because what basically happened is one Ewok attacked Barriss and got... Interestingly enough, I think even with your expertise, I think I still got enough successes.
I think you did.
So it might not matter one way or the other. It might not have
mattered in the grand scheme of things, but you chose to let Leia die.
Yeah, Leia got a wound because she did a coordinated fire, which took the strain. She took some damage, exposed Barriss, which allowed me to really go hog on the Barriss with the Ewok hunters.
Which is, because Flow of the Force doesn't care about the source of the wound, does trigger Flow of the Force.
Which is wild, yeah. So where we got into the weeds with this one, and apologize for the break here, I just got to change the battery.